Hello dear viewers, my name is Ferdin Nouri and I'm a migration consultant in Germany. Today I would like to explain for you how you can fill in the attachment UH1 of the main application of Jobcenter. UH1 is the abbreviation for Unterhalt 1, which in English means living expenses or maintenance 1. It is called 1 because it is the first attachment about the living expenses. There are 3 more attachments about the living expenses, which I'm going to explain for you in my next videos. I mean, the second attachment, the third attachment, and the fourth attachment I'm going to explain for you in the coming weeks. The Unterhalt or living expenses or maintenance in this attachment means that if the wife and husband have been separated or the same-sex partners have been separated and the court has decided that one partner should pay for the living expenses or the maintenance of the other, or a part of that they should pay, or there is another type of agreement or settlement between the two partners about this Unterhalt or this maintenance, then this attachment should be filled in addition to the main application form of the Job Center, and both of them should be sent to the Job Center so that the Job Center can know how much this person is receiving from his or her partner. Now I would like to explain for you how you can fill this form in. Actually, this form is made up of 2 parts. The first part is on the left side of this application form, and this part from the beginning till the end of this application you fill it in by yourself or someone else fills it in for you. But the other side, the right side, this part is actually for Job Center employees, and they have to fill it in. They will fill it in, so you do not have to write anything on this side till the end of this application. In the first part of this application form, it has about the personal information of the applicant. So as an applicant, you write your title here. If you're a man, you write Herr. If you're a woman, you write Frau. Your name here, your last name here, your date of birth here. Nummer der Bedarfsgemeinschaft means number of the benefit community. It has a reference number actually. And the abbreviation for Nummer der Bedarfsgemeinschaft ist BG number. If you have already registered yourself in Job Center, you should have a BG number given to you by the Job Center. This number is usually written on the upper corner of the right side of the letter you receive from Job Center. Actually, a benefit community or Bedarfsgemeinschaft can be you yourself alone, if you're living alone, or if you're living with your wife or husband, or with your civil registered partner, or if you're living with a boyfriend or girlfriend, or the children who are living with you who are not married and capable of work and or under 25 years of age and they do not have assets. Anyways, if you've already got this number from Job Center, then you should write it here. The second part is about your family situation. In this part, if more than one of them are true about you, you can choose, or you should choose more than one of them, or you can mark here, or here. More than one of them. It's also possible. If you personally have been separated and living separately from your partner, wife, or husband, you should mark here with a cross. And here you should write from which date you have been separated and living separately from him or her. And you should also mark here with a cross. If your current partner who is living in the family with you has been separated from his or her wife or husband or partner, you should mark here with a cross, and here you should write from which date he or she has been separated from his or her wife, husband, or partner. And here you should also mark with a cross. Here you write the date in which you or your current partner has applied for divorce or the annulment of the same-sex partnership. Of course, if you or your current partner is applied for one of them. And here you should mark with a cross. If you or your current partner has already been divorced from his or her former wife, husband, or partner, you should write here the date in which this divorce has been done or the date of the divorce. And if this has been a same-sex partnership and this has been dissolved, then you write the date of the annulment or dissolving of this partnership here. And here you should mark with a cross. If a child is living with you in the family, which is from your former partner or from your current partner's former partner, even if it is an adopted child, you should mark here with a cross. In this case, you should also fill in the attachment UH3 and send it together with this to the job center. It is worth mentioning that I'm going to explain for you how you can fill in the attachment UH3 in another video in my this YouTube channel. In part 3, you write the personal information of your former wife or husband or same-sex partner, or the personal information of the former wife, husband, or same-sex partner of your current partner. It is worth mentioning that under certain circumstances, the person named here by you will be contacted by the job center. Here you write his or her title. If that is a female, you write Frau. If that is a male, you write Herr. Here is or her first name, here last name, here the maiden name. Of course, if it is different from his or her last name, here his or her date of birth. Here you should write the date in which you or your current partner is married or has made a same-sex partnership contract with this person. Here you should write his or her address, the street name and the number. If this person is living with another person in the apartment or house, and on the post box of them there is the name of another person, you should write the name of that person. Here you write his or her postal code, here the name of the city where he or she is living, and here the name of the country where he or she is living. Part 4 is about the maintenance or living expenses. If there is a judgment, a court settlement, or a decision or an out-of-court settlement maintenance agreement on the amount of maintenance to be paid, you mark here with a cross. In this case, you should then send or submit a copy of the judgment, court settlement, order, or out-of-court settlement maintenance agreement in its current version to the job center. If the maintenance is actually paid in form of cash or non-cash or in form of some things, for example, accommodation or food, you should mark here with a cross. Here you should write the amount of the money in euros, how much is being paid. And here you should write the type of the maintenance, whether it is in form of cash or non-cash or some things. You write it here. You should also submit or send to the job center a copy of the proof about it. For example, you should send a copy of the bank statement to the job center. If you or your current partner does not receive any maintenance, you mark here with a cross, and here you should mark whether you or your partner has in written form asked for this maintenance or orally has asked for this maintenance, or you or your partner has asked for this maintenance through another person representing you or your partner. In this case, then you should mark it here with a cross. In addition, you should send to the job center or submit to the job center a copy of the correspondence. I mean, if there has been in written form any exchange, then you should send a copy of it to the job center. And if necessary, you should also provide some explanation for that in a separate sheet. If there has been no maintenance being paid or no maintenance has been claimed for, you mark here with a cross. And here you should provide information about the fact that why you or your current partner has not asked for or has not claimed for the maintenance. And if this space is not enough for your reasons, you can use a separate sheet for that. If your or your current partner's former wife or husband or partner has some kind of income, you mark here with a cross. If this income is from employment, you mark here with a cross. If this income is from self-employment, you mark here with a cross. And if he or she has other type of income, you mark here with a cross. Here you write the amount of the income he or she has in euro. If you do not know exactly how much income he or she has, then you should write approximately how much he or she has. If he or she has other type of income, then you write here which type of income he or she has. Part 5 is about some further necessary information. If you or your partner who is living with you in the family cannot work in full time for health reasons or because of the care of the child, usually during the first 3 years of life of the child, then you mark here with a cross. Here you write the start of the restricted employment. I mean, from which date you or your partner cannot work in full time. If you or your partner who is living with you in the family has worked after the divorce or the annulment of the registered partnership, you mark here with a cross. Here you write from which date to which date you or your partner has worked. And here you should write how much monthly income you or your current partner has had in euros. If you or your partner who is living with you in your family is being represented in an ongoing maintenance proceedings in the court, you should mark here with a cross. And here you should write the name and the address of the person who represents you or your partner. For example, this person who represents you or your partner can be a lawyer. And here you confirm that the information you have provided are correct. Here you write the name of the city where you live. Here you write the date in which you have filled in this application form and you send it to the job center. And as an applicant, you sign here. If you're a minor child and you have a guardian or supervisor, he or she will sign here. Thanks a lot for watching my video. If you would like to get similar important information about the immigration laws in Germany, your rights and duties in German society, the living conditions in Germany, and other such important topics, please subscribe and follow our channel. If you have any questions or remarks about today's topic, you can write it under this video and I will be more than happy to answer it for you.